Just last Friday, Apple unveiled its latest in the iSeries, the new iPad.
But there's really been some concerns. The new gadget's really getting hot whenever people use it. So
Yeah, it's hot, all right.
it's running hot.
Yes, Lindsey Boetsch is live this morning at the AT&T store in Q-Town with more on this. Good morning, Lindsey.
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, and actually, Apple sold about 3 million of these new iPads within the first 4 days of the release. Some people are saying that that heat is unbearable. Others are just saying it's uncomfortable. There have been comment boards filled with comments about it. But if you have an issue with it, all they're saying is call Apple Care. Here at the AT&T store in Quincy, though, Sean McNeck is the assistant store manager, and you guys haven't had any issues with this, have you?
We're yet to see any customers come into the store complaining about that. But if there are issues or anything that that maybe you're concerned around, we definitely would like to have you come into the store and we can talk you through it.
All right, so here's the new iPad. It's not the iPad 3, but what is different about this new iPad?
Sure. Well, with this iPad, you're going to get a beautiful high-def display. They've more than doubled the resolution from the previous one. You're going to have a better screen for photos, for video, for pretty much anything you do in your daily life. And it's truly amazing. With this one, you also get 4G capability, so you're going to be able to utilize not only HSPA+, but LTE. So you're going to get the fastest data networks possible.
And a better megapixel camera.
Yeah, correct. It's a 5-megapixel iSight camera. Now, Apple's not only done a 5-megapixel camera, they've also redesigned the optic system to get you a better color saturation, to better images. You record video in 1080p now, so it's a fantastic product.
Awesome. And these are pretty pricey, but well worth it.
Absolutely. They come in 3 different model sizes. You've got a 16 gig, a 32 gig, and a 64 gig, so you can find the right fit for your family's needs.
And display is a lot better too. Just looking at it, you can tell that it's a lot clearer than the other one. Have you seen a lot of people coming in to get these?
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a tremendous show of support for Apple, and people are really excited about it.
What type of family should get an iPad?
Really, it's designed for any family member. With over 500,000 apps, the possibilities are endless. You can kind of customize it to your family's needs.
And there's a lot of accessories that come with it too, screen protectors, cases, things like that.
You bet, the works. Sound system, screen protectors, cases, audio enhancements, anything you want, it's got.
All right, sounds good. If you don't think that the iPad is for you, though, don't worry. We have plenty more options for you here coming up later on in the show. Guys?
A question for you, Lindsey, though. You said it looks clearer. You've seen the iPad too, because we can't tell, because we're shooting with a standard definition camera, so we can't see the high def of the screen. What do you think of it?
I think it, like I said, it looks a lot more clear. Just zooming into these pictures, there's, sometimes with the iPhone that I have or with an iPad 2 or regular iPad, it looks a little bit blurry, but these pictures on here, it just very, very crisp and very, very clear.
Now, I think, and you might ask Sean to make sure, but the screen on the iPad or the iPhone 4S is supposed to be pretty equivalent to what is on the new iPad.
Would you like me to ask him?
Sure.
Chad wants to know if the screen on the new iPad is equivalent to the screen on the iPad or the iPhone 4S.
They use the same kind of technology. It's called Retina display. So the pixels that you're getting are pretty similar. It's actually a little bit better quality, though.
Oh, there you go, Chad.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the information.
Either way, I'm still mopping up drool over here off the desk. Thanks a lot, Lindsey.
You're welcome.
You can everyone, everywhere you turn, it seems like there is a new tablet on the market by a new company.
But it's kind of hard to know which one is right for your family or for what you actually are using it for.
Never fear, because Lindsey Boetsch is here to help us decide. She is live at the AT&T store in Quincy this morning with all the info you need to know about the tablets. Hey, Lindsey.
Hey, good morning, guys. It wasn't that from a cartoon? Never fear, something's here.
Something dog.
Underdog?
Underdog is
Never
here.
fear.
Underdog.
I'm thinking
Underdog.
Mighty Mouse.
There you go.
Never fear. Mighty Mouse is
Mighty
here?
Mouse,
Mighty Mouse.
Underdog.
I don't know.
We'll research
Well,
on
I
our
am here.
tablets during your segment. How about that?
What?
I said we'll do some research on our tablets during your segment.
Oh. Okay, yes. We're going to talk about a tablet mixed with a phone. It's a hybrid, and it's called the Samsung Galaxy Note. And Sean McNeck joins me now. Explain a little bit about this particular device.
Sure. And you said it just right. Samsung wanted to combine two devices into one. So you've got a 5.3-inch high-definition display that really kind of gets you both the benefit of a phone and a tablet. It's also got an integrated, what they call S Pen in it. And what that S Pen is it's designed to allow you to do, anything you would normally do on the go. So you've got interactive notepads and words, and you can use this Smart Pen, which is what the S Pen stands for, to do any number of different things through your daily life.
Okay, and what is the main difference between this and some of the other products that they have? Just the size?
The size is a main differentiator, as well as the S Pen. This one's really been popular with our business community because they're able to shrink the number of devices that they have to carry in their daily life.
Email, internet, all of that good stuff?
All fully capable. Again, this is another 4G LTE device, 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor, so I mean it's going to have all the speed you need for your daily life.
And the camera, there's a camera on the front and a camera on the back as well.
Correct. It's got a front facing and a rear facing, so you're able to do live video chat and things like that as well.
Who should get this?
I mean, really, it's designed for anybody that wants, a larger device. But I mean, primarily, we've seen a lot of business customers coming in interested in this device.
Cool. It looks pretty neat. Our cameraman Mark was saying that this is a Mark-size phone. He's about 6'7", so it's a little bit bigger. Have you seen a lot of people interested in this?
This is actually probably one of our most popular devices right now. Typically, with something like this, because of the size, we have seen a lot more people picking up a Bluetooth earpiece to make it a little bit more convenient to use.
Pretty neat. I've never seen something like this, and there's a lot more that we're going to talk about. The next tablet we're going to talk about is actually waterproof and dust-proof. So we're going to see that here coming up in the next half hour.
Dust-proof, huh?
Mark-sized phone. By the way, Hannah was right. It's Never Fear Underdog is here. And I should have known
Know my cartoon characters pretty
Mighty
well.
Mouse, Here I Come to Save the Day.
Yeah.
Duh. So, hey.
It's been a
Hannah
while.
won.
Oh, mark it up.
Georgia. Where it's 7:41 there, but we don't care because we're not there, we're here. Buying a new tablet can get a little pricey.
But it definitely can, so it's really important that you find the right one for you or your family.
Especially if you're accident prone and drop things.
Like you.
Like the, yeah. Okay, Lindsey Boetsch is live at the AT&T store in Quincy this morning with a good option for those of you with small children or who drop their iPads. Lindsey?
I don't know if I would say drop it, but definitely waterproof and dustproof. So if you're going into a dust storm, I would take this with you. It could maybe shield your eyes or something. This is the Pantech Element. Explain a little bit about the features of this one.
Sure. So, I mean, you've got the newest version of the Android operating system, which is 3.2, or what they call Honeycomb. I mean, you've got a beautiful 8-inch high-definition display. It's got a 1.5 gigahertz dual core processor built into it, but it's designed for that family member. It's waterproof, dustproof. Now the waterproof, it's actually waterproof up to 30 minutes for 3 feet. So it's it's not something where an accidental spill or anything. It's fantastic.
What makes it waterproof? Is it just the seal on it?
It's just just the way that they constructed the uniform body, and it's got all the buttons and peripherals covered up. So I mean it's completely waterproof.
What is the difference between, aside from it being waterproof, but compared this to what we saw earlier with the Note and also with the new iPad?
Sure. Well, the good thing about this is it's perfect for our value-conscious customer. I mean, it comes in at only $300, which is a little bit less expensive than something like an iPad, but it's still it's lightweight, portable, perfect to take on a trip with you. And like I said, since it's waterproof, I mean, you can take it to the beach or the pool and don't have to worry.
Movies, songs, all that good stuff?
Yep, still fully capable tablet, so it's going to have all the applications and everything else available for it.
And you can get keyboards to go along with this as well.
Sure. Yeah, what we have on display here is a ZAG keyboard. It's just a little external thing, so if you write a lot of emails or need to make a note or anything like that, I mean, it's perfect for that.
Now, like I said before, I have an iPhone, so I'm used to the iTunes and all that stuff. How does the Android work with all that?
Sure. Well, Android has its own marketplace, but they just call Marketplace. Okay. But I mean, with this one, you're talking over 100,000 applications available for it. So I mean, you're going to have that full range, whether it's Angry Birds or any number of applications.
All right, sounds good. Do you guys have any questions back at the station? We've gone through a few different options for you guys, for your families. Do you guys have any questions?
Well, I didn't really know about this one. I have a little one, and it's like, man, having something waterproof is a fantastic idea because there's a lot of apps for these for kids. Tell us a little bit more about those.
The apps for kids, yeah. There's on here. There's Bug Village. There's you can find apps for kids on basically anything. And it's even there you go. Can you hear it? It's making a little noise. But with the iPad, and with the Note that we talked about earlier, those two are not waterproof. So this one is a good option if you have younger kids. If you have kids maybe who are knocking things over all the time, or if maybe you're an adult and you're accident prone, you knock over drinks and stuff like that. Chad, I know I've almost knocked your coffee off the desk a few times, so
What?
this is a very good option if you have younger kids.
So are you going to prove it? Do you have something to spill on it? Or will Sean not let you do that?
I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say no.
Yeah,
I would say no.
I'm not going to
no.
spill anything on it.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Lindsay. It's good to learn about.